and welcome to another episode of Migrant Collective Stories. I am with Valeria from Colombia. She's a dentist and here she's working as a dentist assistant or dentist nurse, and we want to know her story. How long have you been living here, Valeria?
Hi everyone, thank you Nina for inviting me. I'm living here in Australia for almost 1 year and 9 months roughly. Yeah.
And how did you arrive to work in this area? Because you are very close to the dentist side.
Actually I think it was like a couple of things, like lucky, maybe the purpose that I got when I came here. Before I came here, I had one of my friends. She always told me, like, Vale, you have to, as long as you land in Aussie, in Aussie land, you have to go and start looking for a job, because many people, getting a job here in Australia is easy. Of course, it was easier before COVID, of course. There are a lot of opportunities, but sometimes a lot of people also struggle getting a job for many different reasons. So I think it was like a very good advice. She told me, like, don't waste your time, because many people just came here and start living the experience of being in another place, and they just like waste their time exploring, which is good. But yeah, she told me, like, just focus, because once you're here, the expenses start and your money is going to go away very fast. So of course, coming from Colombia with pesos to the change to Australian dollars, it's gonna be hard. So she said, like, as long as you land here, start going outside, getting looking for a job. So I knew about this role because I'm a dentist. I always thought, okay, I came very open, like open-minded in regards of what type of job I was going to get. I didn't care, actually. I was like, okay, if I have to clean, I will clean. If I have to do being a waitress, I will do that. Whatever, I will get it. It was going to be okay. I was like prepared and like willing to do it. But of course, my main purpose was getting something in relation with my career, because I would say it's very important for everyone to stay. If you like what you do, your career, because that's what you study, it's important to stay like around your area, because first of all, it's like your comfort zone, so the job is gonna be easier, and also I think it's gonna be, I don't know, funny and all the stuff, you know. So I knew about this role. I have also a friend living in Sydney who was doing the same like 4 years ago. So I was like, okay, I can get it. So basically what I did is, I usually don't like applying for works online, because I think it's like everyone does the same. Everyone applies online, so it's like thousands of applications for one job. So I reckon it's a little bit difficult. So I just decided going to print my CVs. I prepare a CV with my dental experience. I just decided to put it in my bag, start with Google Maps in my phone, and going around the city looking for Google Play and Google Maps. I just put like dental clinics, and I was just going, like, checking one by one, just knocking the doors, going there and like, hey, I'm Valeria, I'm dentist overseas, I just came here, I'm looking for a job, like being very honest as well, because many people here used to lie when they are going to apply for a job. I don't judge that, you know, like sometimes you have to do it because that's the truth, but I just prefer not to do it. I prefer being honest, and I would say that was one of the key things that helped me to get also a job, because I was like straight away very honest with the people, like, look, I'm just dentist from overseas, I just came here, I would like to get this job. Of course, I know I have to learn a few things, but like I'm not from like zero knowledge of dentistry, you know. It's like I have like a barely idea of how does it work, sterilization and all the stuff. So I think I can learn. So if you can give me the opportunity. So basically that's what I did. Thanks God I got the job very easy. I think it took me like 2 days getting a job, like after being
Lucky girl.
yeah, after being like walking all around the city with my bags, going there. At the beginning was kind of like, like a little bit like frightening, because just going there and you are scared, you are like a little bit shy. But yeah, definitely I got a place where they gave me the opportunity. They knew I have to learn a lot of things, because like being a dentist is one thing, and then being a dental assistant is totally completely different. There are a lot of things that I had to learn, but yeah, that's how it goes.
So wait, you arrived here and you start from the first day to looking for this opportunity?
Yeah, kind of. No, it wasn't from the first day, because I didn't got sick. I just lost my voice because of the air conditioner, because it is a big trip, like the air conditioner in the airplane and in the airport. So I just lost my voice. For 1 week I have to stay at home. But yeah, after 5 days I arrived. I just went to print my CVs, and I just started. Yeah, 2 days later I just got the job.
So all your working experience, it's been in mainly your area?
Yeah, basically. I did also different things. I got at this place. This is the first clinic that I started working, and I was just going there 3 days at the beginning, and then I also I just need to get more money, so I try also working in a food truck selling arepas.
Okay.
And also then I got another job in a market selling candles. So I was doing a little bit of different things, and then 20 days later, after I had a little bit of experience and knowledge of my current role here in Australia, I was more motivated and encouraged to get another job in another clinic, and definitely I got it. Yeah.
We know it's not easy being overseas, paying all the bills. You are also studying.
Yeah. I mean, as well, I'm holding a student visa. So of course, being here is you need to work a lot. It's good to everyone to know that before they come here, because Australia is very expensive. So you have to get you have to work a lot to get your life to support your expenses and all this stuff.
And can I ask you your worst and your best experience working here?
My worst and my best experience. Well, I wouldn't say I have a worst experience. As everything in life, you face with different stuff. You can deal with people that is not nice and all this stuff. But I can't say I have a one worst thing that I have experienced here working. No, because from my experience, actually I think everything has been good. Because as I said before, someone gave me the opportunity to start basically from the basis, the really basis, performing my job. So they were willing to teach me, to do a training for me, and I reckon that's something very nice from Australia in general. Not I'm not saying Australians, I'm saying everyone, because it's a multicultural place, and you can find here people from everywhere. So, but I think they believe in you. They give you the opportunity to start. Most of those places, they provide you a training, so they make sure that you will get the knowledge to develop, to performance your position. So for me, that's very nice, that someone decided just to accept me without having experience. So I would say that's the best, the trust that people give to you. So I would say that's something really good. And the worst, no, not really. There are a lot of places, for example, in my area, when you apply for works, there's a lot of places that they post if you are a dentist overseas, don't apply, which is I find like a little bit of rude, because I don't know what's the reason why they post that. Some people have told me they don't want dentists overseas because they are getting prepared for the exam. When you get ready for the exam, you don't have time, they quit, blah blah blah. But honestly, I personally think that when you are a dentist and you are working as a dental assistant, you actually perform much better than a normal dental assistant, because you have the mindset of a dentist. So sometimes when you are helping the dentist, you know what they need, what, like something that maybe the dental assistant doesn't know. So I think actually it's like a plus for us. So sometimes I feel like bad when I read those dental assistants overseas don't apply. I would say that's the only maybe bad thing that I can find in my area. But nah, in general everything has been good. Yeah.
And I really need and want to know which one is your dream and your dream work.
My dream, well, I came here with the idea of validate my degree as a dental assistant, as a dentist. So of course my plan is to be a dentist here, and of course my dream work would be just like working as a dentist here. Yeah, because that's what I love. So that's my dream.
And I know you have a plan for that. You are already studying a lot in your area.
Yes, well, yes, I just started like this year. I started. It's been like a funny process, because I moved to Australia with that idea in my mind, like that was the target. But life is not as you always think it's gonna be. So of course it took me like more or less a year and a half to settle, to feel like a little bit like feeling Australia as home. It's not easy at the beginning, you know, and there are a lot of things that you have to feel comfortable with until you start deciding to do this process, because I don't know, as many people might know, like validating or homologating your title overseas, especially when they are like health careers like dentistry, medicine, also I know law people like lawyers and other stuff, they have to also read a lot and study a lot. Especially those careers are very like, the process is very tough, because you know, like health things are very particular and they have to make sure that you will perform properly your profession. So yeah, it took me a little bit more than I was expecting, but that's how life works, and it's okay. So yeah, I just started this year with the idea. It's not kind of easy process, like money wise it's very expensive. Of course, basically I have to study all my career since the beginning, and in another language, in English. So yeah, I just started. The time is also another thing, like money and time I would say is like the most difficult things all the things that you have to worry about, because of course you have to work, like to study a lot. Like ideally I would need to study every day as I was going to uni, like at least spending 8 hours of my time studying, but I can't do that. Like I can't afford quitting my job and just sitting here to study, because you know, as I said before, like Australia is very expensive and you have to work hard to live here. But yeah, I mean, I've something that it's really good of being working in this type of work that I do is knowing people, like meeting people like dentists overseas that they have done it before. So it's kind of encouraging, you know, knowing those experiences, those people that they actually did it, even though they say yeah it's hard, because it's not easy. Like that's something that you have to know from the beginning, but it's not impossible. Like there are someone out there who already did it, so it's like why I couldn't do it, you know. It's like so I have to try it, and then it's like a kind of I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. This process takes about 2 years more or less, and then yes, like I think the key thing or the key issue is just like handling your time for working and then for studying. You have to create like a balance, and then yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. I just started.
Well, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you, what do you think are the obstacles or the barriers that we face, thinking in your experience and also in the experience that the people that we get close, or friends experience, what do you think are the barriers that let us maybe sometimes improve our working situation?
Well, something that I see like overall from people like from overseas professional like us that came here is like sometimes they just came with like with the thought of I'm just going there, the easiest way is just getting like works like cleaning or something, nothing like not related with their professionals. I think that's one of the problems, you know, like the mindset of the people before coming here. People is like scared of risking a little bit. They don't feel like comfortable exploring new things. And definitely something that Australia has taught me is getting out of your comfort zone is completely worth it. It's gonna bring you a lot of rewards. So I definitely encourage people to try it. I would say that's like the major thing that doesn't allow people to get into certain kind of jobs or develop or achieving their goals, you know. And yeah, of course there's a lot of different things as well, like getting, for example, in my case, I'm, as I said before, holding a student visa. I have to pay for that. It's a lot of money actually. And at the same time I'm just studying by myself for my homologation.
Yeah, because you are studying, what are you studying?
I'm studying international business, a diploma in international business right now. And at the same time I'm just doing this studying by myself. It doesn't count as a study here. It's just something that I'm doing and no one else is like knowing that, no one else knows that I'm doing that. So especially, I don't want to complain, Australia gives you a lot of good opportunities as international student, but sometimes I would say like the laws doesn't help a lot.
When you want to do this match in education.
Exactly. And because the process, I can talk just from my experience and from my area. I don't know other areas, but especially this exam, for example, is very expensive. It's an investment around like roughly $10,000, which is like a lot of money, and that's like the basic. You know, it depends on how many times do you have to take the exam, because many people take the exam. There are two exams, theoretical and practical. Some people have to take the exams once, twice, 3 times, you know, and every time you pay for those exams is a lot of money that you invest in. Yeah. So I would say that's like kind of things that you have to face that are a little bit difficult, because of course you work a lot, but at the same time you have to use that money to pay your school, all your expenses, like rent, food, everything, transport. So yeah, I would say that maybe the money is something that they should, I don't know, for example in my case they would get the prices for this process maybe a little bit cheaper. The exam maybe will be a little bit easier, because I know that they in the exam they also put kind of tricky questions, which for me is not something that should happen, because you know when they try to do like something like tricky questions, it's just because they don't want you to pass, you know.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
knowing
could be kind of a
yeah.
business as well for them, you know. It's like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's a really complex situation very bureaucratic. You invest a lot of money and time, and it's already time consuming. Start studying 1 or 2 years just by yourself and paying all the other expenses, including another school for study here, for be here. So what are which one are your wishes for Migrants Collective?
Well, I really like. I would like to Migrants Collective spread all these interviews and all the knowledge to reach people that is out there, like with dreams of getting like higher positions or better works or being close to their area. So why not like working in what they studied for? So yeah, I really like this project. I told you.
Yeah, but for example, for next Migrant Collective, what is your advice? Like take a risk, for example.
Yeah, take a risk. Like
that?
go out of your comfort zone. That's like I would say that's the basic thing that you have to do. Believe in yourself. You know, that's something really important. Like look, everyone that is here is already a giant. You know, like someone who have the courage to move to another place, to start from zero, a new life. So you are already like a
winner,
a warrior. You're a warrior. So you have to trust a little bit more in yourself. I'm not saying I'm the most confident person ever, because not. But yeah, I think like everyone has different process. But definitely, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I don't believe in myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna just give up. Because it has happened, you know, like even though now going through this process of my studying and all this stuff, sometimes I just feel like no, I can't do it. But I don't know, just follow, like think, like keeping your mind very present, like the goals that you had before you came here. Like why did you come to Australia for? And just keep it in mind and try to fight for that. You know, sometimes we just forget those things. It had happened to me. I came with my goal, but then in the meantime I was just like it was getting lost, that purpose that I had. But then I don't know, you just need to grab that purpose that you have and start working for that. Believe in yourself, and yeah, take the risk. That would be my advices for everyone, for all the Migrants Collection.
Migrant Collective.
Collective.
It's a collection of collectives.
It's a collection, yeah. We're collecting. We're getting
stories.
a collection of people, yeah.
Well, Val, thank you so much. I can found a lot of amazing things that you said in your speech. It's like this thing about take a risk and believe in yourself is the key. I wish you the best in this process in the next 2 years. Go Val, you will get it. And if you need something, hopefully soon we are going to have a community, and we will support you emotionally.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and have an amazing week. And see you soon, and keep going, girl.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Bye.